What's up, everybody? We're back. Maybe not a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. Well, hello, MAGA. Hi. Congratulations. Are you happy? How's it going? Things going well? Are they going well for you? Huh? I see you guys crying all over social media, all over the place. Let's talk about it, though. Let's talk about it. Because let's have the real conversation about what's really transpiring right now. Let's have that conversation. Shall we have that conversation? Okay, let's do that. Well, anyway, congratulations, MAGA. You wanted Trump back. You wanted to own the libs. You want to see black people suffer. You want to see brown people suffer. You want to see minorities suffer. Well, welcome to the consequences of your own choices, because now Trump is making MAGA poor. You thought it was just going to be black people and immigrants and minorities that suffered. That's all you thought it was going to be, right? You thought you watched comfortably as others got deported, lost their jobs, and struggled. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now it's your turn. And here's the brutal truth. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to care. Because you asked for this. You begged for it. You screamed for it at rallies. And now in 2025, the very thing you cheered for are about to wreck your lives. But let's start with the biggest con. Trump's economy was never good. It was a sugar rush from tax cuts for the rich, a short-term scam that left you, the working-class MAGA voters, holding the bag. And guess what? He's doing it again in 2025. Mass layoffs are skyrocketing. Trump's corporate tax policy rewards CEOs for cutting jobs. And who's getting fired? Not the billionaires, not Wall Street, you. Inflation is exploding again. Trump's trade war tantrums are back, and this time, we're on the brink of an economic collapse worse than 2008. Farmers are getting decimated. Trump is reigniting the same trade wars that already devastated rural America. Remember the late 19th century when tariffs and trade wars led to economic downturns, crushing small farmers and leading to widespread poverty? What's happening again? But worse, you thought Trump was going to make you rich. No! He's making sure his billionaire friends stay rich while you lose everything. History has a cruel way of repeating itself, especially when ignorance prevails. The Gilded Age of the late 19th century saw massive wealth inequality. The top 10% owned roughly 75% of the nation's wealth, while the bottom 40% had nothing. Sound familiar? That era's unchecked capitalism led to horrific working conditions, child labor, and a life expectancy that barely scraped past 40 for laborers. 40. Labor movements rose as workers, predominantly white and poor, fought for basic rights. The Pullman strike of 1894 saw federal troops crushing railway workers demanding fair wages. The result? Bloodshed, and a stark reminder that the government sided with the rich. Fast forward to the 1920s and 30s. The eugenics movement targeted poor whites, labeling them as feeble-minded and subjecting them to forced sterilization. The elite convinced you that your poverty was your own fault, a defect in your bloodline. And now, in 2025, you're falling for it all over again, voting for a man who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. And let's talk about the trade wars, because MAGA still doesn't get it. Trump's America First garbage is making America broke. Do you not understand that? Wake up. Hello. Snap, 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 snap. Is anything in there? Is anything in there? Hello. He's slapping insane tariffs on China again, which means prices are going to skyrocket. Manufacturing costs are going to go through the roof, which means jobs are disappearing fast. Duh. And oh yeah, gas prices. Trump's reckless foreign policy is making the oil market unstable, which means you are going to be paying that $7 a gallon. Remember the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930? It was designed to protect American jobs by taxing imports. Instead, it led to a global trade war, collapsing exports and plunging us deeper into the Great Depression. History is repeating itself, and you're too blind to see it. And here's where the reality starts to set in. You cheered for this. You screamed, "Let's go, Brandon," while Biden was fixing the economy. I don't like Biden, but Biden was fixing the economy. That is a fact. You laughed while Trump promised to be poor immigrants and crush woke culture. I'm woke. I am woke. He be woke. Well, now, it's you. You are losing your jobs. You are struggling to buy groceries. You are drowning in medical debt because Trump is going to dismantle healthcare protections. You are watching your own towns collapse as Trump's policies gut small businesses. And let me be very clear. Nobody feels bad for you. Because for years, MAGA, you told struggling people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. You mocked minimum wage workers. You told black, brown, and immigrant families to go back to where we came from. You laughed while people lost health care. Well, now, It's your turn. And the worst part, you still won't learn. You'll keep blaming the woke left while Trump and the GOP rob you blind and loot the entire country and make you poor. So enjoy it. You wanted it, you got it. And when you're standing in the unemployment line struggling to feed your family, just remember, you did this to yourselves. This is what happens when you vote for con men. This is what happens when you put blind hate over your own self-interest. And now it's too late. So enjoy it. Not my problem.